Well, Prince Harry is in London, but there are reports the King is refusing to meet with his own son. Let's bring in now Daily Mirror royal editor Russell Myers. Russell, surely the King can find time for a cup of tea or a cucumber sandwich with Harry or whatever it is the royals eat?
Well, good evening, Sharri. Well, you might well say that, and I think that's the question on everybody's lips, because the fact that the King hasn't got time to see his own son when he was just 3 miles away from him yesterday speaks volumes, I think. And certainly people on Harry's side at the weekend were telling me that he was making plans to see the King. So whether something has happened in the sort of intervening time, whether words have been exchanged, we don't know. But it's certainly a strange series of affairs over the last few days.
I mean, you understand that the King and the royal family would rightly be furious at Harry and Meghan, but the King has cancer. This is his son. Surely, you know, you don't refuse to see your own flesh and blood.
Well, certainly the mood music from Buckingham Palace has been quite different from Harry's side. For Harry's part, he was saying that, making time to see his father, he wanted to come over to the UK, not only to celebrate the Invictus Games, but to try and see his dad, who's been suffering from cancer. And it's been a pretty tumultuous time for the royal family, and one may wonder why the King has got too much in his diary to just see his son. They only managed 30 minutes back in February, and the fact that he can't even spare a few minutes to see him, I think speaks volumes at this time.
Do you think it'll turn public sentiment away from the royal family?
Well, I think, Harry has had a lot of things to say about the royal family, and there's certainly been a lot of support for Charles and the rest of the royals after Harry's book came out last year. And, nobody was spared Harry's barbs at that time, and it certainly didn't curry favour with the rest of the public. But, this does seem a little petty, doesn't it? The fact that the King can't spare any time to see him when his son is just a mere couple of miles down the road for just a short space of time.
Yeah, and doesn't even have Meghan with him. Russell Myers, thank you so much for joining us.